Greetings everybody and welcome back to Rebuilding the Commonwealth with myself. We're back here at the Warwick Homestead after that rather intense last episode full of attacks and gunfights and all that. As you can tell, this buzzing is getting in the way here. Good fun. Anyway, what are we doing today? Well, I figure we would create a sniper's nest up here. I thought if I just keep running and building over here, I'm going to miss out on the smaller, finer details. So I figured it would be good to... It's got an MP5. I figured it would be better to do one section at a time, especially with how big the build is around here. I've also put some people in here doing jobs. We have a settler who is typing up on here. I've added him to the guard rotation so we get some defense out of him, and it keeps him sat at his desk for the entire workday. Same with this person on the radio. I've added it as a guard, so again we won't have to worry about him goofing off from the desk. So we have several workers now in the reclamation facility. We have these workers down here, one that's fixing the forklift and the other one who's supposed to be rummaging through that box, but he is currently not doing that because you know the AI in this game is notorious for that. This building here, I haven't done anything to it, but I really need to get going and make some improvements. Apart from that, I haven't really done anything else. So let's go and create the sniper's nest and start getting these Minutemen into a semblance of order. I really like how this looks from up here. There's going to be a lot more industrialised stuff down there, so I'm looking forward to that. This bit here needs some decoration, but I'm sure I can come up with that in a bit. That is the residential section after all. But we need to do some militarised stuff. Now, let's have a look at these tiles and all that, see if there's anything that I would break. Now, I would build a full-size structure up here, but I just don't think I can get away with that. So what I'm going to do is use these prefabs. Turn off the grass because it's a new play. Now these prefab structures I think will make a great basis to give the snipers a little bit of shelter from the elements and provide a basis to look like quite a mean ass structure based up the top here. Wow, they're big huts. My wood supply is running low. Well, I say low, not particularly, but relatively. So let me put this down here. I do also think I have some structures under here. I'm sure I have some wooden structures. The loading on these is a little bit mean. Corners, and we have the outer doubles, which are good. I reckon I could prop that up with a little bit of wooden supporting, but I think this will be a much simpler plan. So I want to bring this back to the pipe as closely as possible without encroaching on it. And we'll stick again with the wooden structures. I want the sloped roof so that, well, thinking structure-wise for real, water would run off the sloped roof and keep the people underneath relatively dry. Just because it's elevated, I will put in a couple of steps to get up onto the platform. Now, under the wooden walls, I want to install something like this. However, I don't really like the look of many of these. I mean, that will give you plenty of places to shoot out of, but my god, does it look ugly. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Snappy Builds has some stuff we can use. I'm fairly certain. Deco? No. Oh, did I just imagine this? Aha, here we go. It's CVC. Now, I would like some ones here with, yeah, meshing. Now, mesh would be good. Oh wow, an actual wooden structure. I could probably use one of these, to be honest. This gives me ideas for other buildings, I must admit. And you can see out the corner of some of these. Now, I do like them, don't get me wrong. Awnings, of course. Coverings. Strange places to snap, but I'll take it. Bridges. No, don't want any bridges. No, thank you. Wooden double doors. Now, I think we're better off with these mesh walls. So I'm just going to dot in these mesh walls here. Now, some of these walls can actually go into this. CVC wall, what the hell is that? Oh, that is rebar. Damn. Didn't realise that fit with the rebar. Now, I've seen most of these before. Caps. That's fine. What we can do here as well, though, is we have some of these lower sections, almost like fence panels and boards. And we can actually use these to provide a bottom as well. So we have like these low height ones, which, as I say, we can pop a couple of these in. To provide a really nice looking, almost like a bit like arrow slits on a castle, if you think about it. Places where our snipers can see out, but they can't particularly see in unless they're using, high-tech optics like thermal. Maybe night vision if they're shooting at night, which not too many wasteland wanderers are going to have. Do you know what? Let's put a couple of those in too. I mean, some of these panels can just be taken off, like on a whim. Excellent. Now those are canopies. Don't really need any of those. Don't need any of these metal vents. Those can't be opened, they're just plywood. Do these work? I don't think they do, as much as I would like them to. Might have to come back to them, they could actually work. It's not really wood, is it? So yeah, you're sat up here. You can see through that quite easily. I mean, at the moment you can't because it's foggy as shit and you ain't seeing nothing from there. So let's stick to the vanilla shacks here. Put up some meshing and metal. I want this place to look a little bit cobbled together. Now, one of those structures we had looked really cool. It was the elevated one, this one. Can I place this and actually make it into a nest? Because if I can, that would be amazing. I mean, sure, there is a wire that comes through it, but... Okay, yeah, I can delete the wires. Yeah, you know what? I'll take these wires down because I don't really think we need to worry about the wires. Yeah, so I need to move that back ever so slightly. But we now have a canopy up here, which can house a sniper. Excellent. Oh, nearly just fell off there. How stupid am I? Now, defences. Under guard posts, I think I have things like camo netting and concealed infrastructure that we can use. Heavy machine gun nest, because you know that would properly fit up here. I mean, snipers here, they're used to, you know, being out in harsh conditions and improvised stuff, so these guys really don't feel aggrieved by having to work and live in these kind of watchtowers and that. Not at all. Field command. Nice. I was thinking of building these modules up here, but I think these reinforced tents might actually work better with the way I'm going to incorporate it. This will be the first time I've used these, I'll be honest. So we'll put those up here. We'll see how this looks when I'm done. Whoa! Let me sort that out before I screw this up. Needs to be waving that way. Okay, now I can move the reinforced tent back. That's it. Let's raise it up. Excellent. Heavy sandbag posts. Ones with and without defense. Defensive barriers. I mean, these would make sense under the tower. Almost like it's reinforced into the side. So we've got camouflage nets. Big and small. So I mean, I could technically try and camouflage these. But I really don't think I could make that work very well. But what I will do is place down these sandbag walls. And we're going to section off the roof of this building. This will cost a lot of my remaining cloth supply, I'll be honest with you, but needs must. Do we not just have a straight up wall of sandbags without the wooden reinforcement on it? I don't think we do. I think we just have these sandbags with the wooden reinforcement on them. Which is a little bit sad, but we'll deal with it. Of course, that will try and snap outside. I mean, they're up high. We don't want them being in danger constantly. That is fine. So, I mean, there will obviously be some blind spots and things like that where the guys up here might be in danger from the outside, but for the most part, we are mitigating that risk. Going to mix in some of these low walls as well. Cobble that together slightly. Flagpole is still in a decent place, so we'll keep that. And up here will be another sniping position. Lovely stuff. Excuse me. Again, we will place some of these behind. Yeah, that's it. Now this side, I think we'll need some sandbag cover. Just a little bit, just in case anyone does decide to have a cheeky pot shot up here. They shouldn't really, but you do have a decent view there if you set your bipod up. I mean, these snipers will have the anti-material rifles. So the idea here is just to create a nice cozy space for our snipers to live and work and do what they do best. And I reckon this will make a nice little communal space. Granted, this I'm not too keen on how little cover this camo net provides, but beggars cannot be choosers. Now, Minuteman beds. Yeah, of course, it doesn't ground snap up here because I don't think the developers really intended you to be able to get up here and build. So yeah, we're going to have a nice team of snipers on patrol up here. There we go, just getting the heights on these beds correct. That's it. Then two more in here. Yeah, you're going to be an idiot if you want to try and take over the Warwick homestead when you've got these guys up here. Cool. Now, we're going to have 4 snipers, and I'm probably going to rotate them 2 by 2. So with these dynamic guard mats, I'm going to place them because their weapons are drawn. So I'm going to have 1 sniper looking that way, 1 sniper looking that way, 1 sniper looking that way, and 1 sniper looking that way. Now, if you don't know, these are from the Dynamic Guard Mats mod pack, and they work exactly the same way, except they give you 6 defense instead of 2, and the guard who is stationed on them always has their weapon out and drawn. Decorations, display. I'm almost tempted to put a set of power armor up here, just because why not? Excuse me, as I say, I'm still not quite over this rubbish. I'm going to place a couple of these armor racks down just for the sake of a bit of home comfort up here. A bit of furniture. So I think maybe a small table up here might be a welcome addition for these guys. Yeah, coffee table. Up here we'll place a table here. Give them a place to sit and rest up. Maybe have something to eat after the day is over. Well, once their shift is over. They will be on rotation after all. And I believe there will be 5 snipers here because I can put a bed in the upstairs shack. So that's what I'm going to intend on doing. This is really awkward placing because they're not terrain snapping, because as I say, I don't think you were expected to be able to build up here. I think it's worth having lights at least here. I think it's far back enough that the people on the wasteland wouldn't be able to zero in on whoever's, you know, sat with the lights, especially with the amount of barricading I've put in place up here to keep it safe. Like, you definitely know you're heading up to a militarized area if you head up here. I think that's a really nice looking area. Floor coverings. Let's put a rug down. Screw it. I think we'll need to provide a little bit of cover too. Do I have any of the requirements for any of these? I don't think I do. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. Furniture. Containers, because every good soldier needs a container. Yeah, so a foot locker for each guard, for each soldier up on the top here. I'm just going to put something in here for people to sit and enjoy themselves. Maybe I'll put some do-it-yourself stuff in here. Yeah, some post-war do-it-yourselves. I'm sure I can put some clutter down to decorate this. Because of course they'll have an extra set of rifles up here. Of course they will. And I think something important for this place will be the crafting stations. I mean, these guys are going to have their own, you know, ability to fix their weapons. But do we have a compact station? Weapons workbench. I mean, that's about as compact as it is so far. Yeah, screw it. We'll put down one of these. Yeah, I know it's tucked back a little bit, but we can live with that. As long as the tanks aren't squashed into the back there, that's fine. Cool. Now under settlement markers as well. Furniture. We have a newspaper reading chair, which I think will look great up here. And under furniture too, we have another bed that we can place up here in the cabin, or rather the lookout post. I mean, I wouldn't really class this as the safest bed in the Commonwealth, but it's a bed. Oh, what did I just hear? Oh, okay. It's because I turned off number lock by accident. My apologies. So place this one up here. Move it outwards a bit. That's it in the way. He'll have a little bedside table up here. And we will lay down some extra equipment here too. All that is under standard furniture. That's probably not an idea. And these are just markers for doing things as and when. Decals. Let's see whether it was actually the frame rate which did this. Let's put in one of these. Okay, no, this is not the thing that's causing my frame rate to dip, and I quite like that. Yeah, I think it's something else entirely that's causing the dip in frame rate. Cool. Plus you can shout down from there as well, that's quite good. Yeah, I think if you're looking into the settlement, you're going to have a hard time properly pinpointing exactly who's there. Plus we have mesh behind it as well, which is going to further obstruct the view of anyone looking in. Whereas you looking out, you might only have a bit of a pillbox look, but you'll be able to see anyone from a long distance off. I'm not too keen on the profile of it, i.e. the sloped roof and all the sharp edges. I mean, it's going to be easy to spot it's a sniper's nest, but you're not exactly going to pinpoint exactly who and where they are. At least not before you've taken a bullet in the fucking head anyway. Right, so let's get some Minutemen up there, shall we? Excuse me, you've just been elected for the first sniper. Now, as a team of 5, which means it's probably going to be a set of private specialists and a corporal to guard this area. So you can take this one. Let's hope this one works, because I'll be bummed if it doesn't. What other Minutemen we got? You've just been elected to become a sniper for the Minutemen. How do you feel? Not very happy? Excellent. Now, my Minutemen, they do things for the greater good. The greater good? If you guys know where that's from, I love you. Just saying. The amount of light we have up here is pretty decent. Yeah, so we'll put you down on that. You are going to go up there. Yeah, you've been assigned. Looks like we just have 2 Minutemen with military-style helmets. I genuinely thought that was the same soldier. This is the painful bit, is having to go up and manually assign everybody to it. So we've got one up in the sniper's crow's nest up there. This person here is assigned. This one here needs assigning. Do we have any other stray Minutemen? We probably do, to be fair. No, you work over here, as do you. Yeah, you're both workers in there, which makes sense. You guys can keep doing that. Also, if you haven't yet, please do that for me. That would be really nice. And we have 2 Minutemen at the front gate. I wouldn't mind reassigning one of these, I'll be honest. The front gate there was only a temporary measure. You're a Minuteman. You don't need to scavenge, you need to defend, because that is literally what I hired you to do. I mean, this is going to be probably more Minutemen than it is settlers, just because it is going to be a hub for the Navy. 1, 2. Excellent. Let me sleep through to the morning, get everyone in position. Let's see whether they actually stand there with their guns out or whether it glitches. My bet is on the latter. It will probably glitch. It always does. Oh wow, some people found their way up here. Holy damn, these people actually came up here. And you're not assigned. I need to get you assigned to something. Probably. I was going to say, move out of my damn way. I'm going to put you on radio duty.
Sure.
Now, I do believe I have a desk somewhere here. Literally just a straight up desk. Okay, looks like I'll just do it through this. That's it. Now let's just fine tune its positioning. Like so. Excellent. Right, so we have a squad of 5 up here, which is what we want. Yeah, 5 beds. We're all good. So I don't know where you got that gauze gun from, but I approve.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to take that bed. You're going to take this bed. You will take this bed. I didn't see which one I put her in because I am a dope, so I'll just reassign that again. Perfect. So we have the 4 soldiers up here. I just have to track down the one who's supposed to be stood here. I'll move it forwards and sleep for an hour. That normally does the trick. Nope. I have a feeling we're going to have one missing soldier all the time. There's massive variety of guns. You guys really need proper uniforms. I might put your uniforms on these armor racks just as a record of the tomfoolery that you've done up here. I think that's supposed to be the guy up top. Yes, it is. And he is using a combat rifle. Excellent. Right. On to the Minuteman stash. So let's take 4 of these. And I'm going to take 1 FAMAS. And the reason for that is because of the soldier at the command console, at the radio, sorry. Just realised as well the recording is a lot brighter because I haven't actually adjusted it from when I was recording my Sims playthrough. That game is very, very dark. Customize CS5. That's fine. Oh yeah, we need sidearms. That good. We do have sets of sidearms. Need 5 of those. Lock that. Unlock this. Right, what ranks are we going to give them? Well, obviously we're going to have a corporal, and these guys will be the infantry. Let's have one private first class, and we'll have 2 specialists. Now, helmets. We need 1 level 1 helmet and 4... No, we don't. We only need 1 of those. Perfect. So we only need 1 level 2 helmet. We need 5 sets of Minuteman gloves. We do need scarves, but I believe it's these. So take 5 of them. One of the accessories is the balaclava that they wear. Minuteman hood. I think it's under the accessories here. Hoods. Ah, we're out of hoods. Do I have any left over? I'm gonna take a mix of all of them, just in case. Okay, so I've got hoods, scarves, gloves, uniforms, guns. I think that's all we need. Let's start with this guy.
I just want to trade a few things. Sure.
Okay, so you need a heavy sniper and a handgun. Let's take all this crap off you. Fantastic. And we'll give you the private's uniform. There we go. You're starting to look respectable, my friend. Gloves. Oh yeah, of course. Scarves. Oh, this one's got the muffler on. Damn. No, it's not that one. Or that one. That's the one I'm looking for. Gosh, you can't even see the muffler, the scarf from here, so it's not going to be an issue.
I just want to trade a few things. Sure thing.
It's fine. So now he needs that in hand. He needs to wear his gloves. He's got his hood and his scarf on. Now all he needs is ammunition, which means he'll need a few 50 cals. Bullets, I dare say I'm running pretty low on at this present time. There we go. I think he's now sorted. Bit disappointed about those hoods, I will admit. I'll take a couple out that I know are correct. That's fine with me. And lock that up. Yes, I am well aware that I do need to sort out some of the uniforms that I have.
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Of course.
Cool. You are the officer who needs, well, the corporal who needs the FAMAS. You can keep the hand grenades, but I will take these shotguns off you. Oh my god, you managed to salvage 5 missile launchers somehow. And an M60. Oh my god, how much were you carrying? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Let's see it. You are corporal. You are wearing a level 2 helmet. You will need a set of gloves. I'll take that off you. And you need a scarf. Wrong type. I need to make more scarves. The ones I have are incorrect. But a little bit of variety. She can wear that.
I'd like to trade some items.
Okay.
Now she just needs ammunition. So give her some 45s and she'll need some 5.56s. That's it, and she has hand grenades. That is the corporal. The infantry up here.
People are having to sleep in shifts. It's making everyone a bit
I just need to
cramped.
trade gear with you.
Go ahead.
Excellent. So you are the private first class. Can take that cavalry hat off here. And night vision shielded Gauss rifle. That is going to be stripped down for some seriously good parts. So yeah, apparel. So you're going to need a hood. I think this is one of the good ones. No. No. Yes. It doesn't actually matter, these guys having scarves, because you genuinely can't even see it. Holy crap. Yeah, so you got that. Let's take that hood off. Give him one of my proper one. Whoa.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh shit, I must hit the wrong button. Right, so you can have a heavy sniper. Let's get you re-kitted out again. My apologies. There you go, hood and gloves and a scarf. Not that you can see it, but hey ho. Sake of continuity and all that. I keep thinking I've forgotten something with these guys, but I haven't. Probably because I can't see the uniform. Yeah, so you're just going to need ammo now. So you'll need some 45s. And you'll need some very precious and quickly running out 50 cals. So yeah, PFC.
Can we trade a few things? Go ahead.
You're not going to be defending shit with this. Submachine gun Teos. Yeah, so you'll need those, my friend. You're a specialist first class now. I'll take your silly medic uniform off you. You'll have the heavy snipper. You can also have a hood. You've got gloves already. And a scarf. Cool. Now, oh, ammo. Again, a couple of very precious 50 cal bullets and some 45s. There you go. Now you're looking respectable. Specialist first class.
Let's trade some things.
Of course.
Ooh, you have an M60. I want that. You also have an MG42. Holy crap. Cool, you're now a specialist first class as well. Get your Minuteman gloves. Excellent, first time lucky. Helmet, gloves, scarf. Of course, you need your scarf. I'll take that outfit from you. And naturally, your weapons. Again, I feel like I've missed something here. You can tell I haven't actually done this armoring up stuff for a while. 45s, and some 50 cals. There we go, specialist first class.
General.
And just for the sake of some decoration, let's put some of your ridiculous custom outfits on these decorative mannequins, shall we? Where is your random helmets? This will save it being in my inventory, that's for sure. I don't think the gloves even show up. Oh, okay, they do, but just not on this one for some reason. Excellent, so I've got a couple of those up there. Supplies. These ones will definitely require some ammunition boxes. A couple of duffel bags for where these guys keep their rifles and equipment. And why wouldn't you keep your lunch up here too? And just in case the shit does hit the fan, a couple of medkits would not go amiss. And of course, for all your valuable stuff that you really don't want to lose, a safe with the corporal wouldn't be a bad shout either. I need to create some slightly more organic living spaces, I reckon. Do we have any sofas in here? Couches, yes we do. I want one that's not too bright, I just want one that's got a kind of muted colour. A little bit like this. Yes, let's put down a muted colour here. Of course they defended themselves. I haven't even built anything there and they defend themselves better than Jamaica Plains does. It's kind of irritating, I must admit. I don't think it's under here. No, it's not. I think you'll be under furniture miscellaneous. I always forget exactly where I'm going to find these, but no, it's not under there. I'm looking for the radio in case you guys haven't figured it out yet. It's going to be under miscellaneous decoration, isn't it? Yes, it is. This will be tuned to, of course, radio freedom.
Things are a bit crowded. A few more beds would lift everyone's spirits.
And you know what, we'll place a couple of these plants down, because why not? You know, it can't be all sunshine and rainbows in the wasteland, but having a few potted plants and decorations might just lift everyone's spirits a little bit. Have a single lamp for over the desk here. Makes perfect sense. an ashtray, just in case any of these guys smoke, and they probably will. Bus stop shelters, damn. A few home comforts won't go amiss. Need to be able to keep their space tidy after all. Carts with a bit of food and drink for them to serve themselves. That needs to be tucked back into the wall of the shelter. I would put a jukebox up here, but that would get me a copyright claim. Gruffy DD. Health, safety and law. Very novel. This is me just looking and seeing what's here, I'll be honest. Oh, these are the raider places. Yeah, of course they are. Advertisements. These walls aren't even flat enough to put artwork on, really. Christmas. No, we're definitely not putting any Christmas stuff down, I can assure you of that. Some of these Minutemen flags, though. Yeah, those are not flat enough. But those ones are. So we'll put a couple of these up. Miscellaneous objects. Now that is fine from one of these perspectives. Fixtures, bathroom stalls. No. I mean, having a stove here would be a good shout, but I don't know how useful that will be. Yeah, let's just bung one up here. Perhaps canonically they could be trying to fix one of these, or maybe they have fixed it, and that's just how they're trying to cook their meals. I mean, it would make perfect sense for them to be doing that. They don't want to, properly light up and cause a disturbance to the wasteland below, give themselves away, but I think with how much cover they have up here, that's a pretty safe bet they'll be alright. I love these CVC packs. There's so many cool things in it. Problem is, I just don't know. I just don't know the best time to use a lot of these. You know what I mean? There's so many cool ones. But I think that's okay for now. I don't really want to put lights in here just because it will give them away. I mean, this is supposed to be shrouded in darkness. Let's just go to sleep for another hour. Now, of course, he's not gonna come through for me. I mean, you've got a nice view out here. You can see all the way over to the North Star. Can I actually bag anyone from here, though? That's the question. No, I don't think I can. I think that's more or less completed. Let's see what it looks like from across the way here. It looks a bit of a bulk, I'll give it that. I think if you're coming into the camp though, you know, you're a trader, you've been wandering for a while or something, it's not really going to tweak that there's a sniper's nest up there. It's not really what you're going to be looking for if there's anything going on. I think the Mirelurks are back. Oh no, they're just eggs. It's fine. Where the... I was about to say, where the hell are you going? But no, that's good. That's one part of the settlement we now don't have to worry about. We've got that fixed. I think what we need to do now is give these settlers jobs to do that's not walking between a place on the floor and a place up here. Because as I showed you guys a few episodes ago, the boundaries for the Warwick Homestead are absolutely massive. In case you don't know, I have All Settlements Extended, which gives you a much larger area to work with, including all the way out to this broken down truck. I mean, the trailer I could probably get rid of with enough finagling. Certainly get rid of these ash piles. So I don't just have to stop the build here. I could in theory continue the building all the way outwards and take a bit of inspiration from other things. I am, after all, trying to take a bit of inspiration from Diamond City. I'm trying to create this kind of claustrophobic, kind of difficult style of living. Difficult but comfortable. And I want to incorporate that into the front of the settlement, which I think we'll be able to do. Depending on how I feel, I might crack on with the shipyard part of the build, or I might crack on with the residential part, depends on how I feel. We'll see though. But until then, this is where I'm going to leave you. I hope you guys have enjoyed the build and coming along with me. It's only going to get bigger from here, guys, so thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe. That is the reason I'm running out of 50 cal. Make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, and until next time, guys, stay safe and peace out. I'm so cruel. Yeah, stay safe, peace out. Make sure you subscribe, and have a good one. Peace.